Thank you for joining me today. It is March 20th, 2022, and we have another major update for you guys tonight. If you guys are trying to watch or listen to the show later on, I should say, we are now live on Spotify. So thank you for tuning in over there. If you guys are wanting to check out the channel, we are on Spotify now. All of our YouTube recording lives will be posted over there to Spotify. Please help us run it up over there. If you guys could tap the 5-star review on the Spotify, that would help other like-minded individuals potentially get this message. Hey, we're going to come at you guys with some hard-hitting truth tonight. I'm here to present the information. It's up for you guys to take the action to help you guys prepare yourselves for the greatest transfer of wealth in world history. Let's run it up and get into it. Thank you for joining me. All right, thanks for coming in, guys. I appreciate all of you guys so much for helping me grow this channel, spreading this message. YouTube, thank you so much. TikTok, we're live here, and as always, we're trying to get this message out. Spotify's live. We're waiting on Apple Music. We're going to run it up here. And by the way, guys, I want to clarify for everyone who got offended by me making fun of Vitalik, okay? I want to remind everyone who we're talking about here. We're going to get into this one. Now, you guys saw the video that I dropped. I made this thumbnail, which is just classic. Vitalik dressed up like a cat and Brad Garlinghouse sitting upon his righteous throne. I want to remind everyone who we're talking about here, though. Check this out. Remember, Vitalik last year. Looks like the rip and language warning coming in hot. Looks like the Ripple XRP team is sinking to new levels of strangeness. This is strangeness, according to Vitalik. They're claiming that their shitcoin should not be called a security for public policy reasons, namely because Bitcoin and Ethereum are quote-unquote Chinese controlled. Well, they were until China banned them, and now they have been dispersed, and the networks are more decentralized than when they were being ran primarily by Chinese mining pools and operations. Yes, but Vitalik, there's nothing strange about this, friend. Okay? We're trying to level the playing field. We got something that can actually run the internet of value. We're actually solving problems. We're rolling out the new financial system that the people need, while you guys have built an absolute house of cards with your Ponzi scheme Ethereum free pass monopoly. You are holding back the cryptocurrency space, and you are holding back the world. So when people get offended for me calling Vitalik little developer boy, it's because Ethereum is guilty of holding back the whole space. Do you want to change the world and get something done? Or are you worried about political correctness and saying that maybe a guy who's dressing with unicorn t-shirts and dressing up as a cat might not be the guy to get at the table to get some deals done to actually solve the world problems? Now, I don't care if Vitalik wants to dress up as a cat. That does not bother me. I want to get deals done. I want to change the world. I want to level the playing field. XRP and Ripple is doing that. Ethereum, house of cards that the whole cryptocurrency space has been built on, is holding us back. Do you want to get something done or not? And so that is my message for you guys tonight. Do you want to prepare for the greatest transfer of wealth in world history, or be a snowflake worried about political correctness and correct hashtags? If so, you've probably already unsubscribed, you've probably already left this channel, and that's fine. We don't need you. We're going to continue on and change the world with or without you. God bless you all for tuning in tonight. If you guys could smash that thumbs up, that would be greatly appreciated. Hey, shout out to BitBoy Crypto. He says, if you don't own XRP, then you must hate money. Ben knows what's coming. Ben finally got given the green light to go ahead and tell us the truth about XRP. Shout out to BitBoy Crypto for finally coming around. He's late to the game, but we got to show some respect that he's finally coming on board, and he's sitting on a fat bag of XRP. I hope you guys have a couple stashed away, because as Jeremy Hogan says, $10 to $35 per XRP is absolutely possible, or much higher. The question is not whether XRP can reach X dollar amount, but what the dollar will be worth at that time. Now, this is what I talk about. I don't worry about selling my XRP. I'm not going to cry when the exchange, maybe I'll shed one tear with you guys. I'll come on during the XRP pump when it goes to 10 bucks and the exchanges are shut down and they don't allow us to sell our XRP. I'll come on and shed one tear with you guys and say, darn, I'm not able to cash out. This sucks. but we know what we hold. Okay, so I'm not worried about if I'm able to cash out in this pump. I'm not here for $10. I'm not here for $10 to $35 XRP. I'm not here for $50 XRP. I'm here to change the world. Unlike the rest of the crypto kids, I'm never going to buy a Lambo. Not concerned about a mansion. I'm going to get a ranch for my family. I'm going to secure my family, and I'm going to continue to bring value to this world. Whether that's a business here that I'm running, small business in my hometown, or whether or not we're going to spread the truth worldwide, reaching out to countries across the world right now. And our message is effective, it's penetrating, and I don't need any of these other snowflake, politically correct, any of these other platforms. They're not needed. Our message resonates and penetrates through worldwide because we don't sell out. We're not here taking sponsorship deals. We're not here pumping shit coins. No one cuts my check. We're doing this here, guys. We've never done a promotion, never done a deal. I got some affiliate links down below if you want to do it. I got a little bit of merch here. It's all in-house. We run our show, okay? And we're going to cut to the truth. No one is going to stop us. Shout out to Tony Valentino for being activated once again. XRP is ready to become the lifeblood of the new financial system. Ripple is soon to become a bank. Let me add my piece. Lender of last resort, quote unquote, from Miguel Valles, chief head of XRP markets. Ripple is soon to become a bank tied to the Federal Reserve. RippleNet has matured. Key milestones hit, quote unquote, from Ashish Birla. On-demand liquidity now has global coverage. Okay, key milestones hit. As the dev staff reduces, the ramp up of government old guard comes. XRP army on the right side of history. I thought about doing that for the title of this video, XRP army on the right side of history, because the XRP army, not only have we seeked out the truth in regards to cryptocurrency, most of us seek out the truth when it comes to our global macro geopolitical picture here. Okay, we don't fall for the left-right paradigm. We are determined to get something done, determined to get to the truth, determined to change the world. We don't give a shit about a Lambo. We're not here for a quick buck. We're here to secure wealth for our families. We're here to change the world. And I'm so happy that you guys have joined me here. Tonight, we're going to spread the truth. We're going to hit this message. And the snowflakes can be offended. And we don't care. Have fun staying poor is what we say now to the snowflakes, to the hashtags. We don't care. It just doesn't matter. Get the hell out of my way. And for those of you guys who want to judge me, you guys are picking me apart for swearing one time. You guys are picking me apart for calling Vitalik a little developer boy. I want to be effective and get something done. Okay, and I'm not here. I don't care about you guys trying to judge me. You guys trying to sit on some moral high ground. Oh my gosh, Zach sweared. Oh my gosh, Zach did this. I'm here to be effective and penetrate my message to the people across this world, to the regular folks that don't have time for political correctness, that are here to secure. We're at war with people that are committing crimes against humanity. And you guys want me to be polite, to deliver a professional message. No, I'm here to get something done and absolutely going to remain professional. But sometimes we slip up. I'm not perfect, but I'll let God judge me. I'm not here for you guys in the comments to judge me. Continuing on from Dark Defender, let's take a look here at the charts. Hi there all. Yesterday we discussed XRP targeting 91 cents shortly. Please find below the daily TA using the Heiken Ashy candles. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Above it, the target will be $1.26 in the short term. In the midterm, we all know the target. I wish you a great Sunday. Now, we got to get back to the launch pad. 86-cent launch pad. It's been a target resistance here that we've been trying to break through. Okay, we got to get past 86 cents. He's got a target here of 91 cents here in the short term. But this thing's coiled up. I'm going to show you guys the weekly charts, the weekly candles here at the end of this. Looking good for Bitcoin and looking even better for XRP. Thank you for tuning in, guys. Excuse me. No need for the names. He's the one calling my coin a shit coin. My coin that actually levels the playing field and can help the third world. Do you want to help the world or not? Freaking political correctness is a sickness. Continuing on, ETHgate 2022. The Ethereum scandal XRP investors are calling bigger than Enron. And this is coming from NASDAQ. Now, I'm not going to show you this article. The point being, guys, mainstream's catching on to this. Are you going to be on the right side of history or not? The Ethereum monopoly free pass Ponzi scheme that's built a whole house of cards on top of Ethereum. And we're going to get into the solution at the end of this one. Continuing on, okay, we're going to get into the geopolitics. Okay, here we go. Remember, I'm just here to present the information. It's up for you to determine what you want to do. If you want to be a snowflake, get offended, have fun, staying poor, don't care. Just in, U.S. Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas was admitted to the hospital on Friday evening after experiencing quote-unquote flu-like symptoms. Now, our thoughts and prayers go out to Chief Justice Clarence Thomas. I hope it works out, man. I hope that he's able to recover. He's one of the good guys actually upholding the Constitution. It's a not so common these days anymore, but one of the good guys. I hope that he's able to recover. Now, getting into this, I want you guys to go find the information. I want you guys to go watch the video. I want you guys to go question everything that you're seeing now. Now, just because it's on the internet does not mean that it's true. So I'm not telling you that this is true. I want you guys to go question the narrative. Someone commented earlier. I was reading through my comments. I read through my comments. I read through what all of you guys are saying on YouTube. TikTok comments, there's too many scammers to roll through on TikTok. It's tough to go read those comments. But I read through all my YouTube comments. And earlier I read someone say something about my geopolitical take. You lost a follower. I'm unsubscribing. Okay, I don't care, dude. Here's the deal. It's up for you. Oh yeah, that's what I was going to say, is that I commented down below. I said, go back to watching CNN. I don't care. Go back to watching CNN or whatever mainstream outfit you're watching. Fake news, green screen, fake videos. Okay, go continue to watch that. Right here, I'm showing you guys, I'm getting, they're hitting me with some sort of glitch here, but you guys can go see this thread. Go follow this thread here on Twitter, which this is testimony coming out of the Mariupol residents, that the Azov battalion is executing civilians trying to escape the city. Now, I'm going to let you guys go verify that information. I'm going to let you guys go do that. I'm not going to speak on that anymore. All I'm here to say is that there are people on both sides that have an agenda, that have objectives that they're trying to accomplish. Now, that's on the Ukraine side, that's on the Russian side. You have multiple factions, and I'm going to show you that you have mercenaries from other countries on the ground as well, trying to get things done. Remember what's happening now. When we have these military conflicts, you have guns for hire that are coming in and hitting the streets. Guns for hire, getting things done, whether that's for the good or the bad guys. Remember, these guys have allegiance to no country. They have allegiance to whoever is going to pay that check. But if we're going to hold people accountable, I am going to keep on reminding everyone about the war crimes committed by my country before Americans want to sit here and stand with this person, stand with this country. Can we hold George W. Bush accountable? Can we hold Barack Obama accountable? Can we hold sleepy, creepy Joe Biden accountable? Kim.com reminding us that 19 years ago today, the U.S. bombed Baghdad. If you want to go see what an invasion looks like, we're talking about Putin invading Ukraine. If you want to go see what a real invasion looks like, go look at what we did with Baghdad. I remember watching that on the television as a kid. Looked like something out of a movie. That's what an invasion looks like. When you absolutely decimate and level cities before you send in the tanks. 1 million Iraqis dead. A war started with lies. Remember, they've been leading us into wars based off lies for decades. Don't you get it? Once again, you guys are being fooled. Just like you were fooled over the last 2 years. Everything is connected. You guys were completely fooled over the last 2 years, and you're watching the same mainstream news lead you into another war. Don't you get it? A war started with lies, no sanctions, no war crimes tribunal, Bush was laying flowers today in a church for the victims in Ukraine, demanding war criminals to be punished. How insane is that? It's absolutely insane. The hypocrisy is disgusting. Jim Rickards, Zelensky's hyperbolic roadshow is coming to an end. Hyperbolic, is that the right word? Hyperbolic roadshow is coming to an end. He bet on Biden. Afghanis will tell you that's a bad bet. Now legacy media will start to say, quote, yes, Russia is winning and will prevail. They'll abandon the Ukrainian hero narrative. Reality always wins. Zelensky is the one guy who could have prevented this whole thing. Everyone wants to talk about bad guy Putin. And I'm not here to say he's a good guy. He's an angel. I'm not here saying that. But go look at Zelensky and who this guy really is. The one guy that could have stopped this whole thing. All he had to do was say that Ukraine was not going to join NATO. That's all he had to do. Could have avoided this whole thing. Jim Rickards continuing on. Blinken is a complete failure. Remember, this is our Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Defense Blinken. He says Blinken is a complete failure. The best weapons are the ones you never use. Their power is all in the threat. By unleashing financial sanctions, Blinken has shown that they don't work and has invited the world to abandon the dollar. I advised reserve. They went all out. This is backfiring big time, and the sanctions will only hurt the West. Now, let me say, they do slightly hurt Russia. No, Russia's struggling. Don't get it twisted. These countries are struggling, but these countries have prepared. Our country has not prepared. Half of us have no chance of surviving through this financial tsunami that's about to hit, that we're living through right now. I promise you right now that all of these snowflakes that get offended by me and others who continue to deliver the truth, I'm not even going to say it. Never mind. We're going to be careful here tonight, okay? Let's just stick to presenting the information before I continue ranting about snowflakes. They have no idea what's coming. According to the New York Times, a Turkish official claims that Putin is not ready for negotiations with Ukraine's President Zelensky. Really? So this is according to the New York Times. A Turkish official claims that Putin is not ready. So I'll let you guys decide what to think about that one. Russian Defense Ministry says Russia will continue the destruction of foreign mercenaries who have arrived in Ukraine. So this is where I'm not here to tell you that all of Ukraine's good or bad. All of Zelensky's good or bad. He's mostly bad, puppet, sellout, completely New World Order globalist puppet. Putin, good or bad. Putin's got an objective. I was listening to Jim Rickards talk about how Putin is bombing natural gas pipelines in Ukraine so that he does not have to pay the toll. He's destroying the pipelines in Ukraine so that he can push the Nord Stream pipeline, which circumvents Ukraine and makes it so that Russia doesn't have to pay a toll to Ukraine when they're sending the natural gas and the oil over to Germany and Europe. Absolutely, Putin has an objective. Absolutely, he wants to bring back the Soviet Union. Absolutely, he'll get things done. Now, the left is in panic because of what he's exposing over there, which is a complete money laundering operation taking place in Ukraine, one of the most corrupt countries in Europe. Check it out, though. This is what happens. This is coming from XRP Darren, OG in the XRP community. Huge shout out to Fame21 More on Twitter. Don't price oil in yuan. So this is Saudi Aramco's facility gets hit by the Houthi rebels. See, this is what happens. They fund the rebels all over the Middle East. They fund their factions in the Ukraine. They send in the foreign mercenaries. If they can't get the armies of that country to fight for them, they'll send in their own private militias, their own private mercenaries, guns for hire. They've been doing this for a long time. So Saudi Arabia, remember, they were just about to cut deals with China for selling their oil and receiving the yuan. And go figure, the rebels, the quote unquote rebels, start to go hit a Saudi Aramco facility. Now, this is major, guys. When you start to get major players that we've been partners with for decades are starting to now ditch the dollar, look out. Look out. And this is what I talk about with the people here back home that are more worried about political correctness are absolutely going to get smashed by this financial tsunami. They won't be able to fill up their Prius. They won't be able to pay for the groceries. They're going to lose their jobs if they haven't already. Most of them not even working, waiting for their UBI check. They have no idea how this is going to affect them back home. Now, continuing on, this is the thing, guys. I'm trying to cut to the chase in regards to calling out Vitalik, Ethereum, and the whole gang, because this is what happened. This is from Bennett Tomlin on Twitter here. Ethereum has made a handful of white men unfathomably rich, along with some who are neither white or man. He's saying mostly white man, right? Joseph Lubin and gang, Goldman Sachs and gang, JP Morgan and gang. Ethereum has pumped pollutants into the air. Ethereum has emerged as a platform for tax evasion. There's a ton. Money laundering. There's less, but it happens. And scams. So you guys don't want me to call Vitalik little developer boy. This is what they've built out. Meanwhile, Ripple works on actually including people from all backgrounds. And I'm not here for that, for that political correctness based off of the hires and inclusiveness. I want a level playing field at the end of the day. I want a level playing field. I want to help the third world countries. When people are working here and they want to send money back home, XRP solves that problem. Stellar Lumens XLM solves that problem. That's what I'm here for. But when you look at what Ethereum has been about, this is what it's been about white Wall Street boys getting rich. And that's the fact. And it's so funny to see the politically correct crowd here in the crypto community not want to hold Ethereum accountable. But there is a solution. Continuing on. Fireblocks launches XDC network support. So check this out. This is major. Fireblocks, they have over 1,000 institutional clients to send, receive, custody, or stake XDC directly from their Fireblocks wallets. Okay, so this is major because the XDC network joined the Global Trade Finance Distribution Initiative last year. And this is a consortium of banks, trade originators, credit insurers, and institutional funders formed to increase automation and transparency in the trade asset industry. So there is a solution. Come on in. If you've built your token, if you built your project on the ERC20 network, Ethereum network, and you want to move on over, it only takes 10 minutes to move to XDC. This is why we're so bullish on this project. Now, before we wrap this one up, let's check the markets here. We're at 41K for Bitcoin. We're still at 80 cents for the XRP. We're taking a quick look here at the weekly charts. We just had the weekly candle close. As you can see this week, we did break on out. Okay, this is the Bitcoin chart, XRP chart. We did break out here as well. So this is looking really good. Really good. We're hoping that an alt season kicks in. But for the time being, guys, I want you guys to be prepared. You guys saw what I did yesterday. I bought a little bit of silver. I bought a little bit of IOTA. So now I got XRP, XLM, XDC, IOTA, and a few other coins, but those are my bigger bags. Okay? Sitting in cash still. Ready to buy the blood in the streets if it gets worse. Securing essentials, everything that I need, no matter what happens here. New financial system rolls out tomorrow. If it takes another year, We're prepared for whichever way they want to take this. Okay. If you do want to join our exclusive Discord community, you can head on over to Zach Rector and join us there. I appreciate all of you guys for tuning in tonight. As always, if you guys could share this message with other like-minded individuals, I would greatly appreciate that. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. We will see you in the next one. Take care and God bless.